The Eurasian coot is a waterbird species that belongs to the Rallidae family. They are commonly found in Europe, Asia, and North Africa, and can also be seen in parts of Australia and New Zealand where they were introduced. Eurasian coots are usually found in freshwater habitats such as ponds, lakes, and marshes. They are social birds and often form large flocks, especially during the winter months when food is scarce. Eurasian coots are fascinating birds to observe in their natural habitat, and their unique physical characteristics and behaviors make them a popular subject for birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts. The Eurasian coot has predominantly black plumage, with a distinctive white bill and a red eye. Their legs and feet are also black, with large lobes on each toe that enable them to swim and walk on floating vegetation. Juvenile Eurasian coots have a more brownish plumage, but as they mature, their feathers become darker and develop a glossy sheen. Overall, their coloration helps them blend in with their aquatic habitat, making them less visible to potential predators. The Eurasian coot is a medium-sized waterbird, with adults typically measuring around 36 to 42 centimeters in length and weighing between 585 and 1,100 grams. They have a wingspan of approximately 71 to 82 centimeters. Males and females are similar in size and appearance, although males may be slightly larger in some populations. Juvenile Eurasian coots are smaller than adults and have less developed features such as their lobed feet. Eurasian coots are not known for their speed, as they are primarily aquatic birds that are adapted for swimming and diving rather than flying. They have short, rounded wings and are relatively heavy compared to other waterbirds. However, they are skilled swimmers and can reach speeds of up to 11 to 13 km per hour when swimming or diving to escape predators or pursue prey. Additionally, they can run quickly across the surface of the water using their lobed feet, which helps them to avoid danger or take off into flight. Eurasian coots are capable of flight, although they are not strong flyers and tend to fly short distances. They have short, rounded wings that are adapted for swimming and diving rather than sustained flight, and they usually take off from the water's surface by running across it with their lobed feet. During flight, they beat their wings rapidly and produce a distinctive flapping sound. However, they prefer to spend most of their time in or near the water, where they can feed on aquatic vegetation, insects, and small fish. Eurasian coots are known for their loud and distinctive calls, which can be heard throughout their range. Their vocalizations include a variety of grunts, croaks, and squawks, which they use to communicate with each other and to establish territory boundaries. During the breeding season, males may produce a series of bubbling or chattering calls to attract females and defend their nesting sites. The females, in turn, respond with a series of harsh grunts and growls. Overall, the calls of Eurasian coots are an important means of communication within their social groups, and they play a crucial role in maintaining their complex social behavior. The lifespan of Eurasian coots varies depending on several factors, including environmental conditions, predation, and disease. In general, these birds have a lifespan of around 5 to 10 years in the wild, although some individuals have been known to live for up to 20 years. Juvenile coots have a higher mortality rate than adults, as they are more vulnerable to predation and other dangers. However, once they reach maturity and establish territories, they are generally able to avoid many of these risks and can live for several years. In captivity, Eurasian coots have been known to live even longer, with some individuals living up to 30 years or more. Eurasian coots are omnivores, which means they eat a variety of both plant and animal materials. Their diet consists primarily of aquatic vegetation, such as algae, water lilies, and other submerged plants, as well as various types of aquatic invertebrates, such as snails, insects, and crustaceans. They may also feed on small fish, tadpoles, and other small aquatic animals when they are available. To obtain their food, Eurasian coots dive underwater and use their lobed feet to help them swim and maneuver through the water. They may also forage along the shorelines of ponds, lakes, and other bodies of water, using their bills to pick at plants and other food sources. Eurasian coots are monogamous birds that usually mate for life. They typically breed in colonies, with several pairs nesting in close proximity to one another. Breeding season can vary depending on the location and environmental conditions, but it generally occurs from late winter to early summer. During the breeding season, males will engage in courtship displays to attract females, which may include various postures and vocalizations. Once a pair has formed, they will build a floating nest together using plant material, reeds, and other debris. The nest is typically anchored to submerged vegetation or other structures in the water. Female Eurasian coots lay a clutch of around 6 to 10 eggs, which both parents take turns incubating for about 3 weeks. After hatching, the chicks are precocial, which means they can leave the nest and swim shortly after hatching. Both parents will feed the chicks regurgitated food, which consists of a mix of plant and animal material. Eurasian coots may produce multiple broods in a breeding season, with the first brood often being the largest. As the chicks grow and mature, they will gradually become more independent and eventually leave the nesting area to establish their own territories. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.